Did I just break? Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Hello. I'm here, back with Silent Hunter fucking 3. The Pain of Death. Ah! Oh my god, why did I decide this was a good idea? Okay, right. So if you don't know, yesterday I got bombed. Literally on the first patrol. So, yeah, we're trying this again. Whoa. Oh my god, why did I do this? Should I make that video now? I'm already live streaming though. Nah, I can show it later. I'll show it later. Right. Let's go, shan't we? So it's AL36. That one. So I'm going to just do a normal voyage. I know that a couple of you might be thinking, oh yeah, are you going to attack the battleships and the big ships that are in port during your voyage? The answer is a big fat fucking maybe. Let me get to the end of this part and then see how I feel. If I feel like I can do it, then I'll do it. I forgot to pick up a fucking mechanic. Oh my god. But if I feel like I can do it, I'll go into the ports and I'll sink the big ships that are there. If I don't feel like I can do it, I'm just not going to bother. But first, we need to complete this goddamn voyage. So this is out of the question until this entire thing is done. Then I'll see which ship remains there. Also, to anyone that missed the stream, the last stream, that was not an accident. I literally got killed on the first mission. I got hit by a bomb, I think on the stern, and it killed me immediately. Like, I couldn't even click onto the crew quarters thing to check the damage because I died. So I stopped right then and there. Yeah. Let's just hope that this game gives me a bit more mercy than last time, because that was just brutal. That was not like fun. That was just absolute fucking. That was like straight up EU4 kind of shit right there. Right. Speaking of which, I probably will live stream that either tomorrow or today. Yes, I know what I've said, but this is literally how I feel about Hoi 4. Right? When I started playing Hoi 4, I wanted to stop playing it so many goddamn times, you have no idea. And then I eventually managed to conquer the world, and ever since then it's just been kind of smooth sailing for me. So yeah. The best way you can learn in a game is to pick a nation you're good at and then just go off that, beat a game with them, and then go off into another nation. So like with Hoi 4, my first world conquest was actually, ironically, Japan. Don't ask me how I got to Japan, just don't. But my first world conquest was Japan. And then I moved to America and fought as America so many times that I literally managed to reconquer the entire world from the Axis. Then I played as Germany, conquered the Soviets and Americans. Then I conquered the world as China. Then I conquered the world as Italy. Then I conquered the world as Britain. now I've gotten to the point where I literally can't be beaten. Well, in single player at least. So I might start doing that with EU4. Just play as the Ottomans, because the Ottomans get a fuck ton of buffs. They have so many goddamn buffs, it's unreal. On top of having a shit ton of buffs, they are also incredibly powerful. So if I played as them, right, it would allow me to learn everything I need to learn before I then play England. But honestly, the main reason why I don't want to do that is, one, because I don't want to play as the Ottomans. Two, I'm not someone that cares about the Ottomans. And three, I just don't want to do that. I want to play as England. Like, yes, it will be significantly harder, but fuck it. The fun is in the challenge. Unless that challenge is getting fucked in the arse with a cactus 24/7. So, once I have all these Sight Hunter 3 videos recorded, I'm going to slap them into an editor. And then I'm going to edit all of them into one big clip. And it's going to be beautiful. And everyone's going to love it. But, yeah. It's going to be fun. I have like 24 hours, 28 hours or so of just... Hang on, let me have a look, actually. Let me have a look. Because there is a lot of content that I've got to go through. Right, so this is just a rough guesstimate. You've got hour 40, so that's 3 hours, 20 minutes. You then have 2.5 hours. So you've got 6 hours, 40 minutes. 6 hours, 40 minutes, 3 hours, 20, which equals 10 hours. Then you've got 4 hours, 48. Then another... Oh my god. Right, so essentially what I have is I have about 28 to 30 hours of Sight Hunter 3 footage to condense into about an hour video or so. Not really that difficult, because most of those streams are just me talking and just not doing anything outside of that. What's going to be difficult is actually going to be just making the video entertain itself, because I'm actually going to have to think of jokes and other things I can put in. So, yeah. Then after Sight Hunter 3, I can focus entirely on live stream and Hoi 4, EU4, because I've decided Ultimate Admiral. Right, I love Ultimate Admiral, but I'm going to just change it again. It's just going to be EU4. One, I feel like it's more thematically, it makes more thematic sense. But two, I just prefer EU4 as a game. I'd rather play EU4 than Ultimate Admiral. Also, Ultimate Admiral's recently updated, so the last save that I had is now gone, so it doesn't even matter.
Yes, sir.
3,400 meters. I can see it.
Yes, sir. New course.
We can smell blood in the water. So you might be thinking, why not just fire a torpedo from here? Well, you see, that requires normal and being, like, logical. And I don't really do that around here, you know? Right. Let's save. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, either this game is fucked, or it's actually something that I just didn't realise. I'm gonna go with the one where it's fucked, because there's no chance of that's actually a thing that I haven't realised. I'm too intelligent for that.
Firing.
I'm kidding. That was a really bad joke. Like, that was impressively terrible. I'm giving dads a run for their fucking money. Right, let's try that one again. Jesus Christ. Ah, yes. The sun is out. The fucking sun is out, and it's 11:15 p.m. So true. My God, is this just going to stay? There you go. Oh God, that one's funny. I like those. I like that bug. That one just makes me laugh. Bonk.
Yeah.
Yay. Now just do that again. And you fucking missed. Oh! Wow, we are off to just the best start imaginable, aren't we? Here, we're fucking perfect. It's perfection. Pure perfection. Swear, guys. Perfection.
Yeah.
Perfection. Did you miss from that? Seriously. Right, hit it, you sack of shit. Come on, baby. That's gonna be a miss. No. We got it. Right, back emergency. Back emergency. Okay, stop the ship. How close are we? Very fucking close. I think we're a bit too close, but just to make sure, we're gonna go ahead and fire another torpedo into it. Done. Oh, no. That never gets old. That really never gets old, I swear. Fucking love that. Right, carry on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On third. The stream. I wanna watch the stream. Ugh, fuck.
Aircraft spotted.
He's like, fuck this shit.
Yes, sir.
Wow, we are just having the greatest time when it comes to fucking bugs and shit. Wonderful. Wowza. Wowza. Wow. Much good. Much yes. Fucking hell almighty. I don't have a way to fight them, so I'm not going to fight them. Right. I mean, it's better than last time, because last time I literally got bombed before I even saw them, so... I can't really say that I'm upset. I'm just kind of like... Ugh. But you're all good. Get your asses in here. Okay. We are in. Wow, you are so fucking amazing, aren't you? Nah. Nah, ain't. No, we're not doing it. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's continue, shan't we?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
But wow. God almighty. Oh, we got a concurrent viewer. Yay. Yay. We got a viewer. I'm surprisingly not watching videos like I usually do. I don't know why either. I think I just kind of got sick of it. Instead I'm playing a game. We have lost the viewer. No. Come back. Still. So the plan with this one is just to get as far as I fucking can in this single playthrough. There's no other goal, honestly. Get as far as I physically can get myself to. And then stop streaming. If I die, obviously I'd restart, which means I would just stop playing for the night. I mean, like, yeah. Battery recharged. Yay! Thank you for that good notification. We need some good fucking news today. How bad is the weather? Why was I not attacked? Fog, heavy, wonderful. So I don't think I could attack Scappa, Flow, or Lockheed even if I fucking wanted to. Have enough. So strong. losing my mind. I am losing my mind. Don't you worry about me. I am losing my mind. Da da. I haven't got coffee. Fuck, I've just remembered I haven't got coffee. Right, okay, I'm gonna leave this game on. I'll be right back. I need to get myself a cup of coffee. Like, coffee is so important. I have my coffee. I'm now happy. Oh, there's nothing better than a cup of coffee. Seriously, there just isn't. Oh. Right, let's continue. Is it Monday today? Yes. Right, we're in the patrol zone. Even at this current speed, it will still take us like hello. Ooh, large convoy. You know me when it comes to large convoys. I fucking love these things. How bad is the fucking fog? Jesus. Medium. Bullshit. This is gonna take a while. Anyway. I mean, it's bad weather. I can't really do anything about it. I'm going to sneak into what's its face, Scarpa Flow anyway, because why not? I can and I want to. I want to see if there's going to be a big ship there. Which there probably would be. Let me check my chart. Hang on. There it is. I'm not a smart person, Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's just click off the fucking stream. Jesus. Message me when you get back. Oh. Oh. I am back. I've been here the whole time. I just haven't been looking. Just haven't been focused. I just haven't been focused. Whoops. Oh, that was a mistake. Maybe I should pay attention to chat like, you know, any other fucking person would. October 10th, October 4th. What's my current date? September 14th. Let's push that to be higher. Because if it's higher, what will happen is it will allow me to catch a revenge battleship as well. And then I'll be able to sink both I'll be able to sink both an auxiliary cruiser and a battleship, which will be a nice little nom nom for it. And for anyone, okay, it's all good. It's all good, butter. It's all good, butter. But for anyone curious as to why Sun Hunter 3 has Royal Oak only Scarpa flow until the 14th of October, it's because she was sunk that day. She was sunk on the 14th of October 1939 by the submarine U-47, which was a Type 7B U-boat. Her fate was she went missing on the 7th of March 1941 in the North Atlantic near the Rockall Bank and Trough, which is near Ireland and Britain. We have lost the viewer. Shit. Man, people really do like their attention deficiency. No, I can't say that. Any ideas for what else I should turn into a doorbat? So far I've got the soccer ball, a plane, and a rocket. Titanic. We're not gonna go after that one. Alright, that one's the most pathetic target known to mankind. I mean, it is a trawler after all. Look at this thing. How are you supposed to take this thing seriously? Let me put my periscope down. Oh my god, I've had that up the entire time. Whoops. You never want to keep them up, right? If you have them up and then you get pinged, the periscope is detected, and then you get blasted all the way back to fucking Bordeaux. Alright, we're good. We good, boy. So what's the date? It's the 16th. The auxiliary cruiser would be there, but the battleship isn't. The auxiliary cruiser and battleship kind of intercept from the 4th of October to the 10th of October. The 10th because that's when the auxiliary cruiser's gone, and the 4th because that's when the Royal Oak gets there. Oh my god. 344. Why not? Let's attack it. I mean, it can't really be that difficult, you know. Like,
Ship spotted. Bearing 344. Medium range.
how fucking far is it? 2,300 meters and I can't see it. What the fuck is this bullshit game? Nah. How am I meant to bloody...
Yes, sir. Ahead flank.
I love how loud this game gets all of a sudden. It's like, no noise whatsoever. Ahead flank! I just spat everywhere. Jesus Christ. Nah, this ain't possible. How fucking...
Yes, sir.
What's the fog like? Medium. Medium, my left nipple. Fuck off.
Course 317.
Captain log, 3:31 a.m. We saw C2. Unfortunately, can't see it. Can't see shit, Captain. There it is. I see it. Oh, it's high angle. Wonderful. I love this game. Wonderful. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is gonna be fucking awful. This is just where all the kinds of awful and shit happen. There it is, baby. All I've got to do now is shoot the thing and make sure that the torpedo doesn't fucking bounce. Because when you're this high of an angle, the likelihood of it bouncing is higher than me never getting a girlfriend. I'd be amazed if I ever got a girlfriend, alright? I'm just going to be honest with you. One, because I don't want a girlfriend. Two, I'm gay. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm not getting out of that one. Fucking hell. Okay, alright, let's continue. Bonk. Come on, sink you sack of shit. What are you waiting for? Sink, you fuck. Thank you. See? Easy. I don't know what you were worried about. Oh yeah. Look at that. Fucking sexy. Right. Any man who doesn't think that that is the most beautiful thing on earth is not a man. I'm sorry. You just aren't. I'm not going to bother attacking the convoy. Going to sneak into Scarpa Flow after all. Just reading the Wikipedia page of the Royal Oak, so don't mind me.
Ship spotted.
Oh, good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're slow anyway, so just continue. C2. Yet another C2. Fucking hell. Scarborough Flow provided the main anchorage of the British Grand Fleet throughout most of the First World War, but in the interwar period, this passed to us was if further south in the Firth of Forth. Scarborough Flow was reactivated with the advent of the Second World War, becoming a base for the British Home Fleet. Its natural and artificial defences, while still strong, were recognised as in need of improvement, and in the early weeks of the war were in the process of being strengthened. And then Q-47 came in and absolutely bitch slapped to them. Jesus. Right. Let's continue. My God, go down, you bitch. Jesus. I swear I've encountered that ship 6 times. No, there's no other way around it.
Ship spotted.
Okay, so once we complete this patrol, we'll go up north and take out whatever's at Scarborough Flow. And then once we do that, we'll head home and see what happens. Shouldn't be difficult. My God! Stop detecting that sack of shit. I know it's there. Just surface. Fucking hell. Okay, don't give a shit. Just surface. Right. I'm not gonna lie, part of the reason why I am why I'm not just going straight to Scarpa Flow is because I just need to burn a bit of time. The battleship doesn't get there till the 4th of October, so there's no point in me rushing there because I'm just going to have to wait anyway. And it'll just be harder the closer I am. Jesus. Right. I'm just looking up the Scarpa Flow raid into U-47. Hang on. Carl Donitz devised the plan to attack Scarpa Flow by submarine within days of the outbreak of war. Its goal would be twofold. First, displacing the home fleet from Scarpa Flow, which slacken the British North Sea blockade and grant Germany greater freedom to attack the Atlantic convoys. Second, the blow would be a symbolic act of vengeance, striking at the same location where the German High Seas Fleet had scuttled itself following Germany's defeat in the First World War. Donitz handpicked Captain Lieutenant Gunther Pien for the task, scheduled the night of the raid for the 13th for the 14th of October 1939, when the tides would be high and the night moonless. Donitz was aided by a high-quality photograph from the Renaissance overflight by Siegfried Niemeyer. Jesus. Christ.
Ship spotted.
Oh, fuck off. It's a destroyer, guys. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Yeah, I've got nothing. I've actually got nothing. Like, no joke, no nothing. Nothing to say, nothing to do. Wait. Oh, come on, that's it. What? Is this the world's smallest convoy or something? Do you have any idea how fucking rare that is? Wow. Jesus. Unless that is the world's smallest convoy, remnants of a convoy, or that is just pure luck. Jesus. That is incredibly lucky. We gotta go to fucking war again, and now we gotta go to fucking war again. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Fucking hell almighty. Sorry about that. Jeepers. I know a lot of people think that is gross. Honestly, can't blame you. But honestly, for me, I personally don't really see that manners. I don't really know what I feel about manners. Like, good manners I respect it, right? I do like when people show good manners, right? It means that you were brought up right. But at the same time, I don't really mind either. Right? As long as you're a kind person to one another, and you're a kind person to me, and whatnot, I don't really mind. But then again, that is my personal preference. People like good manners because, hey, sometimes they just genuinely do not like the thing that you're doing. Like, personally, I can't stand it when someone eats with their mouth full. right? But, like, they don't close their mouth, because that genuinely makes me feel sick. I had a friend in primary school who would always tease me on that, right? Not like a big, oh, you're scared of it. Nah, he was doing it entirely for laughs, not because he thought, oh yeah, wouldn't it be funny if I pranked him? It was literally just because he just wanted to fuck around with it. I miss him, honestly. I miss my year 6 friends, right? In year 6 we were like 11, right? And I had 2 other kids from 2 other years with me in that school. Right, one was in year 5, so the year behind me, and one was in year 4, which was a year behind the other guy. I know that the other dude, the one who was 2 years behind me, is subscribed to this channel, right? And I know he is, right? Dude is the longest subscribed dude on the fucking channel, right? He's been here since, I think, roughly... I think he was here since like my 5th or 6th subscriber, and he's still here. He just very rarely comments or really interacts with my channel. And the other dude just didn't really ever get a YouTube channel, so he isn't really on my. But that's okay. I don't honestly mind. I do miss them though. I do miss them. You can probably guess that the day that we year 6s had to leave for our next school, yeah, that was, oh boy, that was fun. Right, that was a lot of tears. I cried. Right, I'm not ashamed to say that. I cried, and I cried quite a bit, honestly. I really, really liked my friends, and they really, really liked me, so the fact that we weren't ever really going to be able to interact or see each other again was really quite heartbreaking for us at the time. I mean, I still miss him. I still do miss him. I think about him quite often, and I do miss them. I have a picture of one of them on my wall. Well, not a picture of one of them, but one of them drew me a picture. It was the one who doesn't have a YouTube channel. The other dude who does have a YouTube channel, I go to whenever I want to just kind of be like, yeah, he's still good. But the other dude, year 5, he actually drew me a picture. Because I was into Freddy Fazbear and into FNAF as a whole, he drew me a picture of Freddy Fazbear to the best of his ability. And I've got that hung up on my door. I actually remember back in school, right? Bit of a funny story here, but it was like
Yes,
me. Right, so basically, let me explain the difference between my lunch and other people's lunch, right? So, if you follow my channel a lot, you'll know that I'm autistic. Right, and being that I'm autistic, I have a very hard time trying to get along with people, and this was especially true when I was younger. Right? And so what the school did was they put me into a separate playground from everyone else because, well, just to make sure that, 1, I didn't kill someone, and 2, so that we could just kind of, everyone else also had these problems, and we could all just kind of get along with each other. Right? Easier, stress-free, all yada yada yada. I'm not gonna lie, I really did enjoy that, because it meant that I was able to just kind of be myself around these people. We became very close as a result, right? Because outside of our classrooms, we were the only people we really hung out with. My lunchtime group, which was literally like 12 to 14 people, that was it. That was my entire friend group for the entirety of year 6. Right? That was the entirety of it. Right? No ifs, ands, or buts. So, it was just like, yeah, we kind of just got along because we just had to get along, honestly. It wasn't really a question of if we wanted to. We kind of had to. I was the only one in that group that was actually from year 6, and because of that, everyone kind of saw me as the one who knew it all, the mature, the grown-up one. And I obviously liked that a lot. I always am the one who likes to lead in groups. I'm always the leader in the group. Right, the first one that raises their hand and says, yeah, let's do this, come on. And I'm always the one pushing people to be like, yeah, come on, let's do it, come on, get your ass up. Right? I'm always teasing my friends about how slow they are compared to me. It's funny. Anyway, but yeah, so that was basically how I was in year 6. I was basically like, yeah, come on, let's go. Anyway, but because of that dynamic that we had with each other, it meant that I very often had what we like to call in the industry a monopoly on what we really talked about. So basically, if I said one thing, it didn't really matter if the teachers wanted us to talk about it. If I said one thing, everyone would start talking about it. And that was always funny. Because I was into FNAF. Because I was into FNAF, I would always talk about Freddy Fazbear, Chica, Bonnie, and all this, and everyone else would listen to me. And it got to the point where we were actually banned from talking about FNAF because of how much I talked about it. And I'm just like, bruh, are you kidding?
Yes, sir. Firing at will. Firing at medium range.
That was funny. But we were banned from it, and it was just like, yeah, bruh, they ain't cool, you know. The teachers did explain it to me. It was just kind of like, well, it's a violent kind of idea, and it's got really quite dark premise and all that, so it's not really appropriate. I'm like, I understand that,
7. Short range.
but the funniest thing to me is that literally no one paid attention to the rule, right? Yeah, we would talk about FNAF, but we would do it in such a way that made it a bit more not obvious. So, one, we would whisper to each other, or we would be like, hey mate, you hear of this one? Oh mate, you know, that kind of reminds me of FNAF. Right? And it would just be that all year long, right? We were always whispering to each other, oh yeah, you hear this in FNAF? Oh yeah, you hear this in FNAF? We even played games that were like FNAF related, but weren't actually FNAF. God, we were awful. And it was brilliant. I loved it.
Aircraft.
It's just, yeah. God, I missed that school. I'm not gonna lie. The teachers were awesome. It was just a really good school in general, honestly. Right, my year 6 teacher, the one that I had for the entirety of it, yeah, he was fucking brilliant. Right, the head teacher was brilliant. Everyone was brilliant. The people who told us to not talk about FNAF were brilliant. It's just like, yeah, it was a great school. In a way, it kind of reminds me of my second high school, honestly. My second high school was also brilliant. Because, one, every teacher was actually passionate about what they were teaching, right? Like, these guys had masters and were, like, bachelors one had a doctorate in math. I'm not exaggerating either, right? My 3 math teachers are probably the smartest bunch I ever saw, because seriously, one was just below a bachelor's degree, one had a bachelor's degree, and then one was a doctor in mathematics. Hang on, what is below a bachelor's degree? Foundation. It's not that one. Wait, no, so it was a bachelor's, and then what is above? Master's. Right, so basically my teachers went like this. My main maths teacher, right, the one who taught me in my second year there, was the bachelor's degree, so he had a level 6, right? Just a quick mention, the levels in Britain are a bit different from others. So you got level 2, which is high school, level 3, which is college, level 4 is then your university, level 5 is foundation, 6 is bachelor's, 7 is master's, and then 8 is your doctorate. That is the highest grade awarded. Right? It also was kind of scaled up. An A in GCSE is a C in college.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, but my math teachers were fucking geniuses, right? One had a bachelor's, one had a master's, and one was a doctor in it. And I kid you not, the doctor of maths literally just started working there. Why? Because he wanted to be a teacher. Why did he want to be a teacher, may you ask? Oh yeah, he was bored of rocket science. And that's why I love that school, because everyone in that school wanted to be there, apart from one physics teacher. Everyone hated that physics teacher. Right, he was only there for about 3 months, I think, but he was absolutely awful. Right, dude had the smuggest look on his face when he said to me a comment that I'll never forget. We were talking about Ukraine being invaded, right? I'm like, it's not going to happen. And even if it does happen, Ukraine's not going to lose. And then this teacher, with the smuggest fucking look I have ever seen on any person, he gave me a look. And he said, but they have 10,000 tanks. Oh, have I never wanted to kill someone? I have never been so fucked off in my entire life. I know that I should not let that get to me, but seriously, I've never been so dumbfounded by how smug an idiot can be. Like, yes, you know physics more than me. Great job. You don't know history like me. Alright? I'm sorry, you just don't. Alright? And even, and here's the thing, right? And I know that one person that I told this to, right, their fucking response annoyed me even more, because they said, well, what if they do know history? If they know history, they're going to agree with me. Alright? If they know anything about Russia, they would agree with me. If they knew anything about the Russian military, they would agree with me. Alright? It is not the case of someone being educated in history disagreeing with me because they think I'm wrong. He's disagreeing with me because, but they have 10,000 tanks. Which, one, is wrong, because he didn't say it was 10,000, he said it was 20,000. Which is even worse, because that's not even correct. Alright? The number was 14,000, that was projected. But they actually have 10,000. And then the dude, oh my god. He said 20,000 tanks, right, which, one, is wrong, right, they were projected to have 14,000, which is actually 10,000 at the high end. 2, quantity does not mean shit in a war. And 3, it doesn't matter how many tanks you have if you're going to lose them. Who had more tanks in Operation Barbarossa? The Soviet Union, by a factor of 3.5. They still lost 20,000 tanks. And I brought that up, and everyone's like, yeah, but that was 80 years ago. Guess what, fuckos? The tech 80 years ago was modern. Right? Russia's tanks today are outdated. But no, clearly 20,000 tanks are going to win because of reasons. And oh, look at that. Shocker. They lost. Why? Because it doesn't matter. The thing that annoys me more about that, honestly, is it's not the fact that they were telling me 20,000 tanks, right? Any idiot can look at 20,000 tanks and 1,000 tanks and choose the 20,000 tanks, right? I can understand where your logic is. My problem is that literally everyone in that fucking school knew that I was a history buff. Alright? Everyone in that school knew that I knew about the Soviet Union. They knew that I knew how Russia fought. They knew that I knew how history went. And they were willing to argue against that when they didn't know. And it's like, why? Like, sure, yeah, the teacher didn't know, but everyone else did. Why are you arguing on a subject that I know a lot about? Alright? You're wrong, because this is why. But this 20,000 tank, do you want a slap? Same thing happened when I tried to correct someone with abs. Like, that one I could much more understand, right? Because, someone said, oh yeah, abs means the sign of power. And I said, nah, it's just a sign you're not eating enough. And they're like, no, it's a sign of power. And I'm like, okay, fine. And then I literally said, yeah, I got that from a strongman, my man. You might be wrong. Boy! I don't just say these things just to appear smart. I say these things because I'm correct. Alright? Don't say things to appear smart, just say the fucking truth. Alright? It'll have the same effect. I just don't get it, really, with people. Right? I could talk about a subject that I have no idea about, and no one's going to care. No one's going to even question what I know about it. The second the topic that I know about comes up, are you right though? Like I could talk about if I talked about the American Revolution and said that the Americans had fucking UFOs and that's why they beat Britain, people would believe me. If I was talking about World War II and I said, oh yeah, by the way, the Germans lost the war, everyone and their fucking mother would come in the front door and say, but are you correct? It's always happened to me, and I hate it. I think it's something to do with psychological kind of things, because it's like, one, they want to prove how smart they are, because that's just kind of like a natural instinct. You want to one-up people, especially if you're a competitive person. But it could also just be because the topic itself is so well known that most people think they know a lot, which is like, no, you actually know nothing. I mean, I know nothing about World War II, and I've researched the fucking thing for 6 years. Alright? There's going to be a lot of misconceptions that you're going to get, and I understand, but, like, please just listen to someone that's actually done their research. By the way, when I say someone who knows nothing, right, I'm not saying it as a, oh yeah, I know nothing about World War II. I'm saying it more as in line with what Plato said. I think it's Plato. I can't remember his name, hang on. The only thing I know is that... yeah, Plato's account of the Greek philosopher Socrates. I know that I know nothing. And that is a motto I live by. Alright, why? Because there is so much information out there that it is almost impossible to really guess when it's correct and when it's wrong. Alright, everything can be misconstrued, everything relies on people's opinions, everything relies on them being reliable, then on them not having bias. There are so many factors that lead to an unbiased opinion that's unreal. So, you know. So, yeah. No. I'm done. Fuck this game.